shaking, your heart's a racing.
There is nothing like that.
Draw it back and hold it steady. Got only seconds to make it count. Turning moments into memories. Release the trigger. Can't you hear the sound? Yeah, that's a rush. Oh, can't you feel it?
You guys fixing to kill something?
See, rush. The time. The time is now. Rush is
Yeah,
down
Jason
to
said
200
rush has got
volts.
different meanings now. You use the word more than once.
We're gonna feel a good rush though.
Southern Georgia in February can mean only one thing. We're hooking up with our South Georgia RUSH Junkie connection, Mike Croft and Chris Driggers, along with the Atsko gang as we chase wild hogs with crossbows. We were excited for a couple of reasons. First of all, we were going to get to see if wild hogs like the Apple Obsession as good as whitetails do. And then we were going to let some Grim Reapers fly out of some new Scorpid crossbows that Jim Kemp had just sent me.
What took you so long?
Oh, we're fooling around. Short drive, though. It's short.
I tell you, we've been here all day waiting on you.
Oh, you're always waiting on me, Glenn. You know that.
Glenn Halter always gives me a hard time about showing up late, whether we're meeting in Alberta, Canada, or South Georgia. We had a 17-hour drive compared to his 2.5-hour drive from South Carolina. You'd think he'd be a little bit nicer, especially since I brought him a box of goodies from all of our sponsors to donate to the North Carolina Bowhunters Club.
I got a little bit of everything.
Oh, okay. Good.
True Glow,
Great.
White Institute, Ripcord Rest.
Thank you.
I took care of you, didn't I? Didn't forget you.
You're a good man.
No matter what they say.
That's right.
Kurt Von Besser showed up just in time for our first day of hunting, and it was going to heat up fast, especially for Mike, Jordan, and Kyle, as they had some hogs on the bait on their way in.
I'll let you keep walking. Okay, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck, guys. Good luck up there.
That was an awesome stalk, and it's a good thing for those hogs that Mike Jordan was looking for a little more bacon to put in the freezer. They just weren't quite big enough.
Up in Alaska's high country, where boys become men, washed in bear spit in the bitter cold of adventure, one learns the mountain has no respect for the unprepared or second class. From the wet muck below to the icy crests of rock towers, only one waterproofing smacks Mother Nature out of her boots. It's earned its birthright on the top of the world. Water Guard and Snow Shield, when you expect greatness.
We met Mike and Chris while hunting whitetails at Troublesome Creek Outfitters in Missouri, and it didn't take long at all before they invited us to come down there and hunt hogs in Georgia with them, especially in February. We couldn't wait.
All right, I don't know how I got lured into this, but let's go check a trail camera and put some corn in the feeder. Generally means we'll be right back. Well, the 8+ inches of rain we've had this week with the tremendous rise in river level, with the fact that my buddy called me in coming in here in a 2-wheel drive truck, may add for some unaccounted rush here in just a minute. We're gonna see if we can't make it back through this little hole.
Mike and Chris are welcome additions to the Rush Nation, and I can't wait to see some more action just like that from South Georgia. While everyone was getting ready for the afternoon hunt, Mike's wife Bianca took me for the grand tour of the Hampton Island Preserve. Hello, I am so excited to be here with a good friend, Bianca Croft. We are now in South Georgia on Hampton Island. Bianca, tell me about this beautiful facility. Hunters aren't usually used to these accommodations.
No. The island's about 4,000 acres, and we have 3 guest cottages here on the property that our hunters can stay at, and an array of amenities, fishing, horseback riding.
And sometimes you have famous guests.
We do.
I can see why they want to get away and enjoy everything like Abby is right now.
That's right.
They just want to get away from everything that they do.
They do. They like to come to the island and decompress and relax a little bit, get things back to nature. Yeah, very rustic elegance is how I like to describe it. Some people might say it's a little more rustic.
You said rustic, but upscale. I think it's beyond. I think it's palatial, like Reflections that we had the pleasure of staying in. Just fantastic.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed your stay.
Yeah, and the hunting was good too.
That's right.
Bianca, thanks again for everything. I want to thank Mike again. We're going to do some more hunting with him, but if someone wants some contact information, how do they find out about Hampton Island?
Well, they can reach us on the website at www.hamptonisland.com, or they can call me at 912-880-8804.
I hope you invite us back really soon.
Oh, I will, definitely. Maybe in time for turkey season.
Hunting, fantastic, local area, accommodations beyond belief. I want to come back. I've had the pleasure of staying in some pretty fancy accommodations, but let's just say the Hampton is one special place, especially for a bunch of hog hunters. This is how we do it at the Rush. Only the finest.
Introducing the new XL HD Action Video Camera. It provides an array of time-lapse photography settings, records full high-definition 1080 video with audio, utilizes a wide-angle lens for dynamic shots, includes a wireless remote that reaches up to 40 feet, and the XL will mount just about anywhere you can imagine. XL HD Hunt. Show your skills.
The new Rival Hunter is one of TruGlow's most innovative lightweight archery sights. With DDP technology, you get smaller pin sizes for longer distances, blocking less of your target for more accurate aiming, while ultra-fine tool-less micro-adjustability lets you dial in with extreme precision. All machined aluminum for durability, and TrueTouch technical finish dampens noise and vibration. The new Rival Hunter from TruGlow, when brightness counts.
Hey Shay, my guys make me brag about the Rush on Facebook.
What's Facebook?
One of the first things we did right after we arrived in South Georgia was hook Mike up with some spy points and that Apple Obsession to see what kind of hogs were hitting his bait piles. Mike, it's getting really windy out here. There is a storm cloud coming maybe, I don't know. We got to thank you again for letting us come hunt with you and be a part of Hampton Island here. As a little token of our appreciation, I brought you some spy point trail cameras, and you're already running some on that one set.
I've got some. The set you on this morning is like an IR7. I really like the cameras, so I'm gonna go put these out now.
You asked me about you being able to take them out. Do I like that? You get to your set, you're standing there, and you're like, oh man. You get there, you pull that thing straight out, you tote that up the tree with you, and look at them pictures while you're sitting there. Yeah. That's the neat thing about it. And then you get done, you go back, put it right back.
Apple Obsession.
This will be our first test using this on hogs.
I guarantee it.
We can put a picture of a hog on here, South Georgia hog.
Think twice at eating some apples. And you said there's eight?
There's 6 pounds. Mike could tell right away that they loved Apple Obsession. Him and Kevin were out dumping out some more and noticed that they had some good hogs hitting the pile. That's not mosquito spray, is it? Show us what this is, Mr. Jordan. Come here.
We decided to go ahead and make no odor in a bigger container. You just pump it up and spray down. And with this, you've got a control mist where if I want to go up higher on it, I can just mist away. And he's now odor-free.
This is the Scorpid forward limb crossbow. Let me tell you what these forward limbs do. They allow the power stroke to increase out to 17 to 20 inches on a bow, which drives the arrow faster for light poundage. Now this is a 130-pound bow, and at my age it was really easy to cock this and recock this bow right in the tree stand. By having the forward limbs, you extend this drastically for an average of 12, 13-inch power strokes up to 17 to 19-inch power strokes and greater, without lengthening the bow itself, and you retain weight. That's a great feature. And smooth shooting, I can't tell you how accurate it is. The sight that they use is a TruGlow, and no matter how you're scrunched up, whether you're leaning back and doing this and getting a triangulated rest, It doesn't matter how your head's placed, that dot is right where you want it to go. And the head, the Grim Reaper X-bow, which has been tested at out to over 400 feet per second. Now here's how they look, no rubber band, nothing. Just check that these are smooth and set. Fantastic setup, a fantastic light bow that an old timer like me can use and drag around easily. That is an outfit I'm sold on.
Knives and game processing kits for the Rush are provided by Outdoor Edge, the finest quality knives and tools for the big game hunter.
Hey neighbor, heard you took another big 10-point on your place.
Yep, got him coming to my upper food plot.
Dang, we both plant fields, but you've got the deer. What's your secret?
I plant Whitetail Institute products. Couldn't say.
The Whitetail Institute of North America. Research equals results.
Why can't you just use the door?
Grim Reaper broadheads. Watch them drop.
Guess we know what time the feeder goes out. 7:30. It's right here, you got it.
Well, I hit him good.
Yeah, congratulations.
These are just quiet and accurate, and God, they go out fast. It just blew him away. Look at these. He's not 10 yards from where I shot him. Well, I'm going to leave this right here.
Okay.
And go over here and look.
I think we watched her drop with a Grim Reaper. What do you think?
I'm impressed.
I think it was the Team RUSH vanes. You noticed that, right?
Mm-hmm. That's terrific.
We just experienced the rush, didn't we, Mr. Von Busser?
Yeah, it was an adrenaline high. We had a bunch of little adrenalines, and a loner came out first, and then he never got. Something spooked him. I think it was you.
Might have been.
But then these came in, and then you kept saying, shoot, shoot, and you're talking all the time. They half spooked. Again, I still think it was you. Then you kept with the shoot. I says, you just keep the camera on it. I'll shoot when I'm ready, and he's broadside. And you see this pig turn. They are spooky. And it's a beautiful pig.
We got to thank these people behind us.
Yes.
Mike and Bianca, thank you so much.
Mike, thank you very much. We really loved it.
Got one.
And your hospitality is great.
Facilities, accommodations, everything. The best thing for us about any hunting trip is the camp life. There's nothing better than sitting around with a bunch of old men and young men telling lies about all of our old hunting stories.
Well, it looks pretty relaxed around here, though.
It's that time of the day.
Nap 30.
Relaxing.
If you follow our show, then you probably remember some of our segments called I've Been Rushed. Well, we had fresh meat in South Georgia. Our new intern, Kyle Gilmore, was fixing to be our next victim. And Chris had the perfect redneck toilet for Mr. Kyle Gilmore.
This is Kyle's potty chair. I'm teaching him, trying to potty train him.
We had just met Kyle and didn't know a lot about him, except for we knew he was deathly afraid of snakes. And Mike Jordan had a special little pet snake along for the ride.
What are you going to tell him to do with the spigot?
He's going to have to go over there and tell him to, he went to use the bathroom, now he's got to
rinse it off.
Rinse it off so he can, when he goes over to that spigot, he's going to find that snake. He's probably going to scare the mess out of him again. He might need to rinse his britches out.
Oh, be shame yourselves.
I really appreciated that experience. It was a good time. It's
Make
very
sure,
peaceful.
Hey, make sure you rinse that thing out now.
How do I rinse it out?
Look behind you. What's that?
Jason's over there.
Put it over there by the spigot.
Oh, I'll rinse it out. I didn't even touch the thing. I'll rinse it out.
Hurry up, he needs that rinsed. I got to use it. That's why it's got to be rinsed.
Ow. I'm really grateful that the gnats were out. Because clearly I'm allergic to that thing, and that would be a very awful experience. I love that. That was a fun time. It was a good time. Just go on with your business. Just keep talking and stuff.
There's another spigot at the bottom you got to turn on first.
Welcome to the Rush.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Is that real?
What's wrong?
Is that real?
And Rush, brother.
Is that fake or is it real?
Go tell us.
I ain't going back over there.
Kyle definitely did get rushed. And by far, that was the best snake prank that I've ever been a part of. And I gotta tell you, he is a keeper. He may be afraid of fake snakes and allergic to gnats, but he definitely fits in with the rest of the crew, especially if he does dishes for the rest of the week.
Little spa, big old bathtub. I mean, all four of us could get in.
That'd be a sight. That's Rush Uncut right there. In fact, I don't know if I want to see that. They don't make young people like this guy anymore. Hey, where'd you put that spike?
Camouflaged it right there. It was so incognito, Jason hunted by it twice and didn't even see it, didn't even know it was there.
Products have been provided by these fine sponsors. For more information and current air times, go to hunttherush.com.